Okay.
So this is Zuri, and I'm here to tell you about like how to do that campaign stuff that when you go around the houses, la la la. So, one, you introduce yourself. You gotta be friendly, okay? See, friendly, okay? And then two, okay, you gotta tell who you are. Identify yourself, okay?
Okay. Do you
So
tell them
like,
where you're from?
so you gotta say like, oh, where we're from, and then like, we're running for the Young Kim campaign, stuff like that, right? And then three, then you gotta tell like why you're here, and let me
Tell
think.
about the current situation. Of
Yeah,
the
tell about the current political situation, like the lack of checks and balances between the Republicans and the Democrats,
Okay.
or like the Toilet Act or the SCA 5.
Give examples. Number
Yeah,
five.
always give examples because the people
Do they care?
What?
Do they care about this example?
Yeah, of course they accept. You gotta tell what it is, so then that way they care. Like, you know, like college admissions or like
SCA5.
drugs, any of those kind of things that run
Especially
in
things
a,
directly
That
affect
affects them. That affects them.
any current situations of today, and then you ask them if they mind if they put a sign, and then you know if they
Tell them what Young Kim is.
if they say yes, okay, great, and they just leave. All right, just like you leave as soon as possible. Just make sure you say goodbye. If they say no, chit chat a little bit more, and then ask them again. If it doesn't work, don't push them. Just give them a brochure. You know, that's all.
Okay. All
Make sure
right.
you tell them Young Kim's exact intentions, what she's going to do, what she's going to do to help
Oh, yeah.
people in California.
One thing, so if you are a new person and you're gonna do a campaign thing and they give you a script, don't follow it. Just because real life conversations aren't just from a piece of paper. It's how you interact with people. So
Okay.
don't look at that terrible stuff. All right, it's
Okay,
awful.
but the thing is that you have to study in advance, right? Otherwise, you couldn't tell what he just said.
Well, thanks to Victor, I learned a little bit from him.
Okay.
I asked questions. So yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you ask a lot of questions if you're unclear, just so you will understand.
Ask who? Who do you ask?
We asked Victor.
Get the mature experience.
You
Okay.
gotta make sure they feel like we're on the same side.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta feel. You gotta show the sympathy, the empathy, the love.
Okay. All right, Tony. So, are there a lot of people not home?
Oh, yes.
First 3 streets we went to, none of them were home.
Okay.
So, like, that's only on the sheet. We checked the sheet, and then there's the people on the sheet were not home. So we just decided to knock on their neighbors and then ask their neighbors if we could put signs there and if they wanted to vote.
Okay. So you don't go by the list,
No.
Go by the
right?
list.
So who taught you that?
It was my idea.
Okay. All right.
This-
Good job.
This is only for the Chinese people who
Uh-huh.
has the voting rights,
Okay.
but some people, like the Democrat